mai kākou o kumu ke hau Lucas a'o wau I ka papa mo'omeheu Hawaii. Aloha mai, I'm Kumu ke hau and I teach grade 9 Hawaiian culture at Kamehameha Schools A'apueo Maui. So the name of this unit is Nā Kinohi or Origins, and really the haumana are just looking at where do we come from as Hawaiians. The essential question we look at throughout the semester is Nohea mai oi. Now, where are you from? And so this particular section in Nā Kinohi, the Origins, looks at a creation chant, the kumulipo. The objective of the lesson is for them to answer for themselves and gain ike, that ike kupuna through the kumulipo of where do we come from as Hawaiians. We come from the depths of the sea, we come from the Maile vine, we come from the uku ko'a ko'a, the coral polyp. All of these things in this 2,000 line chant, we're looking at in this unit. So originally when this lesson happened in class, it would be I give out the paper and we look at it and then we analyze each va, and then they were limited to painting. I would have all haumana do paintings, which now I look back at it and the way this lesson has transformed, it's obviously way better because there's more student choice.
This unit assessment and really everything for my course is housed in the modules. And if we look here, we started off with lecture on Zoom. And if they needed to refer back, they could simply go here and find the slides. So that was definitely a benefit of using Canvas. They can have it to look back at. So the entire lecture is here. And the nice thing about Canvas is you can house multiple documents and links for them as it relates to one project in one place. I have the project explanation and examples in a slideshow, and then I have the rubric. They do need to connect to an Aola learner outcome, so I've added that in there as well for their reference. And then this is their Flipgrid site where their final submissions are housed. It's really nice because the slides are here, and although I do go over it on Zoom, sometimes they need to go back to look at it. It had student choice where they were to choose their art medium. The rubric is all in this slideshow. And then in addition to that, they utilized both iMovie and QuickTime to do their audio recording.
I've had some really creative ones this year. When typically it would be just painting, this year I said, choose what you want. I've had some haumana are doing pancake art, some haumana are doing makeup looks, some haumana are doing a costume that outlines a particular va in the kumulipo.
For my project, I decided to focus on the dualism of the Maile seedling guarding the honu. This dualism is from Va'eha. To represent that it is from Va'eha, I made sure that the leaves were in groups of 4.
I really encourage them to do something they're passionate about or that they enjoy doing. And when I say art, it was used very loosely.
Aloha mai kākou. The art for my choice is body art because I thought that it was a unique way of making my art. My painting is a reflection of line 1039.
For me as the instructor, it's really helpful because I get to go back to past semesters and look at the past work that the haumana have done and use that as examples for future classes. This year, having to go virtual with this lesson, I feel that this actually was a benefit for them. They thrived in the Zoom classroom. Everything is housed on Canvas. The haumana have access to it whenever they want. So whether it was in the beginning and they needed to finish their worksheet or at the end when they needed to review to make sure they had all the things on the rubric for their final assessment, either way, it was like a one-stop shop where they could refer back to the course materials. I think the biggest challenge for all of us was learning how to navigate technology gracefully. I think at the end of the day, it's just trying and testing it out, not being afraid, playing around with it and seeing how you can make it work for your classroom. So I really look forward to seeing what my colleagues have to share and what we can learn from each other as we progress next year, whether we're in this hybrid model or not. So mahalo nui loa and oia wale.